Hi, hello. So today is the second part of India's child labor laws and family enterprise exceptions. So as we discussed yesterday that there are certain exceptions, specific exceptions. So what is family enterprise exception? Now see, it is that the children are allowed to work within a family business setup under limited circumstances subject to strict conditions and safeguard. This is known as family enterprise exception, and the law recognizes the family enterprise exception because in India family businesses, there is a long tradition of family run businesses and children learn traditional business skills that are passed down through generations, and children naturally assist their parents in family setup in non-hazardous activities. Not in hazardous activities, in non-hazardous activities they can naturally assist their family members in family run enterprises, and sometimes the economic realities and necessities are such that it requires the family participation. But these family enterprise exceptions are not unlimited. Now what is a family enterprise? It is a business, trade, manufacturing, occupation, work, profession that is done by the family members, and law recognizes the assistance of the family members within the family setup. Now what are the family members? Family members are mother, father, brother, sister, maternal relatives and paternal relatives. And what kind of businesses are included in this family enterprise exception are grocery shop, stationery shop, retail shop, handicraft units, agriculture activities, home-based enterprise, traditional occupation, tailoring units. These are the examples. Now just merely saying a business, a family business doesn't make the involvement of child legal. Certain legal conditions have to be fulfilled for this, and first is that the education comes first. Like a child's education must not suffer if he participates in the family enterprise. That is, parents have to ensure that the homework is complete, educational progress is done, a child attends the school regularly, and he participates in the co-curricular activities and other activities of the school. Work must be performed after school hour. Work must be performed after school hour is that a child must perform the work after the school, in holidays, in vacation. After school for a short period of time, a child can assist the family-based enterprise. Like if someone has a family-owned stationery shop and a 12-year-old child assists the family members after the school for 1 hour, is not a child labor. But if he stops attending the school and spends the entire day at that stationery shop, that makes the work a child labor. Then hazardous activities are absolutely prohibited. That is, if a family enterprise involves, if a family enterprise is performing a work like mines and explosives, mines and toxic chemicals, dangerous machineries, highly inflammable substances and hazardous manufacturing process, then a child cannot legally participate in such family based enterprise, though it is owned by the parents or family members. Then this work, if the child participates in these hazardous activities, though the business is run by the family members, it makes it a illegal child labor. Now, like example, a 12-year-old child participates in the family-based industry that is involving toxic chemical processing, then that is illegal child labor. Then it is that the work has to be light and appropriate. The child's age and capacity has to be seen before assisting, before appointing him, giving him specific work. That is, the work has to be, child never has to lift heavy loads, doesn't has to perform the tasks that are physically exhausting, and he or she cannot operate dangerous equipments, and they cannot work in the extreme temperature. And then the child's health is the first priority that has to be seen. That is, the work cannot affect physical, the work should be such that ચાઇલ્ડ ને કોઈ ફિઝિકલ ઇન્જરી નથી થતી, કોઈ સ્ટ્રેસમાં એ ચાઇલ્ડ મુકાતું નથી. His mental well-being is does not harm, the work should not harm the child's mental well-being, and it does not result into any kind of exploitation endanger safety. Child's welfare remains overriding consideration. Now, the child labor rules 2017 additional safeguards are that child cannot work at night. That is 7 p.m. to morning 8 a.m. આ કલાકો વચ્ચે child કોઈ પણ child work ના કરી શકે. That are the rules. And there should be limited working hours. That is, the continuous working for long period is prohibited. There has to be adequate breaks, time for rest, time for recreation, time for studies. And the a child cannot be used as a substitute for the adult labor. And the education of the child cannot be interrupted. That is, school attendance remains the school attendance remains a compliance requirement. He has to attend the school compulsory. And this is the part 2. Now tomorrow we shall be discussing part 3, and then part 4 I will be explaining you all the practical scenario of this child labor law. I hope you like the today's topic. So please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Okay.